Welcome back, everyone. It is Monday, brand new week. We are continuing on to a new week of strength training, focusing and progressing towards our first handstand push-up. We're going to be starting on the floor as always, working on hip compression. This is a warm-up, not part of the actual workout regimen, not part of the session. We're going to start with hip compression. Now, when I'm doing hip compression, the further my hands are in front of me, the harder this movement is. So adjust based off of your current level. Just make sure you are bracing your core and you're keeping everything fairly linear. I'm going to start by placing the hands right here on my side, and I'm going to start by lifting one leg at a time, just to warm up. I'm going to do a couple repetitions, maybe 5, and then I'll switch sides. Same thing. Now I'm going to go bilateral, 2 at a time. Same thing. You want to feel a lot of engagement in the midsection, the core. Movement number 1, the pike push-up. Remember, for the pike push-up, you want to protract your scapula, separate them, keep the feet stationary right where they are, tuck the head in. Slow descend. That is your main pushing movement before you start getting against the wall, doing your tucks, all that. Get real comfortable at completing those pikes before you attempt anything else. All right, movement number 2, we're going to be focusing still on hip compression, but we're going to be using a little bit of elevation to help kind of shift forward and back to get real comfortable at the position. So this exercise here is known as an L-sit pass-through. Getting real comfortable at hip compression, engaging our core, and still working a little bit on upper body stability and strength. So I'm going to set up like I would for a plank, and then I'm going to drive straight through, protracting my shoulder blades already. Deep breath in. Back. Again. Up. Keep the core up and hips up when you pass through. And then we can also progress this movement and stay in an actual L-sit, maybe even go into a V-sit. Let's try that. Way harder to go into the L-sit. It's really on the way back that it's the hardest for me. So that's where I need to focus and practice. Movement number 2. Do either one. Whatever you can actually do with good form, focus on that one. Exercise number 3. We're going to be going into tucks from an elevated position. So basically a pike to a tuck and right back down. Maybe even a full extension. So that is a tuck into a little bit of a push, a little bit. I'm not going into the full extension just yet, just to really focus on this hip portion, controlling the abs, the core strength, basically the connector between upper and lower body. Everything is tight. And you see me start to press a little bit. It's getting better and better. All right, last drill. We'll do the actual handstand push-up off the wall. This is the most demanding of all the exercises. I should have started with this, but again, it's a good way to really test myself, my conditioning, and my strength to see where I'm at in relation to everything I'm doing. Again, we're looking for a hollow body, no banana. So I've really been putting a lot more emphasis on trying to get better at that, especially after watching my previous footage where I'm thinking I'm really looking one way, but I'm doing it completely different. That's why the videos help. If you guys have never recorded yourself while training, do it for 1 or 2 sessions so you can pick off on things that you don't normally see. Think about it, even professional athletes have coaches, right? An extra pair of eyes always helps. Use what you got. Here we go. So simplest method for me, I'm just gonna walk up the wall. Set up like I normally would. I'll be about 3 feet away, right here, and this is where it'll take place. So hollow body, everything is tight. Oh my God. Shit. Whoo! So, if I'm extremely fatigued and tired, and I can't push back up, this is where I need to prioritize. And for me to still get something out of this, I'm gonna do what I can right now, and I'm gonna focus strictly on the eccentrics or the negatives. This is really where the money's at, where you grow the most amount of muscle, when you're lengthening and milking the negative, meaning slow and adding as much tension and force as you can in that elongated stretched position. That's really what you want. So let's just focus on the negatives. Same thing, climb up, about 3 feet away. Hollow body, I'm gonna try to tuck my head and that's it. Actually, let's do it right here. Okay, here we go, hollow body, breathe in, tap, and then down. That would be a negative. Just be careful with the cervical. You don't want to bend it too much or put too much pressure. So just control safety first. Let's do one more. No bananas. Hollow body. Slow. And then. Oh. Whoo! Shit. God. That, my friends, is tiring. But that is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are learning something. And more importantly, apply this stuff. I'm not the keeper of all knowledge. I will say that, okay? I love to learn shit. So let me learn some shit from y'all. Anyways, I'll see you guys on Wednesday.